They'll start this drive out on the ground. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms. But I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on third down, a 3-and-out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punt.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down. Let's see here, Charles. He was sacked 6 times last week. Now first quarter sack. What's going on in his mind?
Well, he's thinking to himself, 5 offensive linemen. I got sacked 6 times last week. Let's start thinking about keeping extra people in. Tight end stays in. If I have a fullback or the running back, they stay in and help me block. Receivers in a pattern. Anything to try and slow down that pass rush.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. To throw, White. And that is incomplete.
That was the first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
And taken right on the 30. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll start this drive out on the ground. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. This defense for the Bears, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
What they do?
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 4.
Call him, man.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Appreciate y'all boys tuning in to the channel, man. Sub up, man. Hit that sub button for me. Trying to get to 100 subscribers.
Last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame
Cool,
of
cool.
mind, and the best way to get in there.
It's actually already in chat.
So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Back to throw now on first down.
Ooh.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Hey, look, you got to do what you got to do, bro. You got to do what you got to do. That's how man, I don't even really want to talk about it for real, man. Look, it's crazy, bro. I just, you know, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep my peace, play my game, keep my mouth shut, bro.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. 5 yards is the time.
Yeah, man.
First down, that brings up 2nd and 5. This running game's so important for them, and they know that, and help lead them to a victory.
I don't know what it is. I'm just here so I'm like Marshawn Lynch right now. I'm just here so I don't get fined, bro.
Runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
One thing about me, I just try to be respectful in any regard, bro. Even if it's a disagreement, I try to be respectful. You know what I'm saying? And because, you know what I'm saying, stuff can easily get misconstrued. Folks could easily misunderstand you. And it ain't nothing wrong with you know, having a disagreement, but, you know, it don't have to, you know, sometimes it don't have to be just taken to an extreme, you know what I mean? I ain't never liked that type of person, bro. That just ain't me.
Breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Yeah, man. I just believe that, you know what I'm saying, men should have some type of integrity or morale. That's just me.
It's 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss.
I'm gonna say, y'all gotta get it one time now.
They'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
It's really about how you mix it in, bro. You can't stay in one thing too much because the game basically is AI driven, so it will automatically pick up on things that you're doing. So you have to try to mix it up. Oh, get that.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him.
Where we
But on that
going?
last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases
He was open though. He was open though. He sure had beat dude off the line.
Just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And this one is right through. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They won in 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to
Boy, it happens. You have to play smart in this snow game.
Catch, and this will come out to the 25.
I mean, it definitely will. It definitely will.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
What does this look like?
Last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
That could be a foul.
And say this is what the problem is. And let's find out who my playmakers are.
Oh, I'm gonna say that boy done broke out like that already.
Exactly. That too. And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator.
Literally. And he still gets 6, 7 extra yards. That's crazy.
And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On first down,
That's a good block, good seal.
and a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. A A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Good plays, have them
is he blitzing for real? Let me see. Nah, he not.
Now White with a first down throw.
Had to get it out quick. Had to get it out quick.
11 yards there, just like last play.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense in a sense.
Man, I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. Anything can happen, though.
On first down, they'll go to the ground. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 30.
Let me come out there for a minute.
These two teams, you may remember, they met up at Soldier Field earlier this season with the Bears winning that one. So a victory here in Lambeau would give them a sweep of the season series. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Now White. And this would take it in on the right
How?
side, but not in the field
How, bro?
play. They say it's in.
This game. It happens though, bro. Like I tell you, it's snow. That snow make a difference.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. White looks to throw.
Oh, he hot. Look, I couldn't do nothing. Look, I'll take the 3. them boy came through to then. I'll take the 3. I ain't scared.
Extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that will tie us at 3-3. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit.
Boy, tighten up for real.
He'll elect not to run with it, and a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
Let's see.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to. Because
Oh, come here.
these short field goals as a last resort.
What is he? That was weird though. Why is he running backwards though?
That's a consolation prize. I go to the county fair.
That was weird.
Stuffed animal on that one.
Well, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Oh, that's weird.
Second and 12.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, me too. Me too. I've been playing too.
He'll get the carry. And he'll fight.
Basically, since Sega Genesis when they first came out.
You look at this Bears defense. They were terrific a week ago in the win over the Lions.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
That's the end of the quarter. Oh, you got it off.
Gun now on 3rd down.
Get that.
They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1.
I'm gonna try, bro. It's the snow. And then they got wind too.
On 4th down, the Packers called on
Wind blowing. You know, they trying to blow passes and everything.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Fielded just inside the 30. So a good punt there.
Good hit stick.
And the Bears take over.
Let me see what we got to do.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. Here's White.
Oh, throw the ball. He wouldn't throw the ball, though.
But they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that?
I don't know. I ain't even ever changed his throwing motion. I might need to, though. Hey, look, that's the win. All of that is win, bro. That's all win. That's all win for real. I hate that. I hate that. And then I try to turn around, and then they make the man run all the way to out of bounds. It's cool though. Let me get right. Let me tighten up. Let me see what we're gonna do.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw.
That's a good way to hit the gap.
3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going. Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 7. On play action.
Oh. He couldn't get there. He couldn't get there. That was a good pass. It looked a little weird coming off his hand, but that was a good pass.
You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Back to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
He would have stride for stride. That was a good defense.
This is taken at the 18.
Oh, he got a little wrong. Oh, he gone.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Chicago. Boy, he covered a lot of ground. 82 yards on the punt return. And the Bears have taken the lead.
When you got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning the special teams coach.
That might be missed.
For the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they miss hit the ball and kick it right to him.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. We'll see a return here from the end zone.
Come here.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Trey wide flex.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones.
Good throw.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first
That means you're throwing them too late.
Because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
They jump tripping.
Executed it to perfection.
What's going on here? What's going on? That jump might go out. And streaming everything still up. That's crazy. Yeah, bro, this jump retarded, bro. I'm talking about I'm talking about. Say what now? Like my stream still up and everything. My stream ain't dropped nothing. That's how you know it EA, bro. It's just stupid.
Historic Lambeau Field, fittingly it butts
Definitely
up
do.
against Lombardi Avenue
Definitely
here in the
do.
heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Green Bay Packers.
That I'm hardwired in with a 1 gig connection, so I know it ain't me. It's all weird. Oh, let me set that up. I ain't.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. You look at this Bears defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Second and 10 on a chilly, snowy December day. And I must say, I'm loving it. Kind of putting me in the holiday spirit. Charles hates it. And he's giving me the evil eye, folks. He'll drop to throw.
Ooh, okay, Klein. Okay, Klein.
To the 29.
And part of why they came into this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this. And now it's a prime opportunity. Just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle
I hate
just
that.
a little bit tougher.
Right off play action.
Ooh.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game.
All right. Who that, Gary?
Offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford
Yeah.
to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities.
He was down anyway.
It happened here.
They might review it and still be the same thing.
You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. White. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
Here's White on third down. Pass taken in by his good tight end. He's got the first down and more. Touchdown Bears. George Kittle, his 14th touchdown now on the year.
I kind of figured that would cover too, but I wasn't really sure.
Here's Lambeau. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. Well, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25.
I know how that feels. I'm still building myself. I gotta actually let some people go this season. That's a good pass.
Yeah, it certainly is in his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Get him. I know.
Able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And this is what you've got to do.
Get him.
Like him, you've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd
Promise
and
you.
12. He'll look to throw. He's going to air one out.
That's definitely roughing the passer.
The flag in the backfield.
That's definitely roughing the passer. I seen it.
So certainly a defensive
I seen
mistake
it.
here in the first quarter, getting hit with a roughing the passer call.
And that hurts not just because of the yardage you gave up and give him a fresh set of downs, but that brought the home crowd into this one. And when you go on the road, your job is to silence the crowd, not energize them.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Now they'll pitch it out here, down to about the 45. You look at this Bears defense. They were terrific a week ago in the win over the Lions.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Come here, Edmonds.
Back to the ground. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at about the Bears' 40-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves them to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. This defense for the Bears, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Back to throw here. But he missed him, and it's incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game would be ideal.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That'll That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
Right now on first down.
Ah.
The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now it's second and 10. Now White. And this will be caught by Mooney. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8.
That's all he needed.
They're good enough to keep the drive moving.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Back to throw. White.
He didn't even throw it.
His pass caught.
That's a good tackle.
Get it down to the 2
He didn't even throw it. That boy
A gain of 3
that boy
yards.
that boy
They double it and
was
pick up
wide
6.
open. You should have slung that in there.
From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great
I thought you were finna bring that blitz.
with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears lead this now 13
Nah.
here in the opening.
I seen that. That's why I didn't throw it. I seen that. Yeah, that's why I try to mix it in every now and then.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
Boy, y'all better do something. Oh, okay.
Right at the 25-yard line, so
The way y'all moving, y'all try to let the man run it back.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going.
Boy, you would have cut that to the outside all the way, boy. He might have been gone. I ain't even gonna lie. He might have been gone.
First down, it'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Nothing the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw. Got Dobbs over the middle. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
We need to stop, fellas.
Drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the
Oh, he throw it too early.
but incomplete.
I know the This offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Here's Daniel Whelan now.
Bro, it's a lot more to that, you know what I'm saying? I can't really, you know, I don't know who on the stream watching playback, you know, trying to see what I say, so I hit you, you know I will.
Prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good.
I tried to get that out of there. I tried, but I was going to throw it, but he didn't.
Second and 14 as they've got work to do.
That's a cover 3 blitz.
Out of the gun, it's White. That complete. It's Tyler Scott with it. So the completion good for 6 yards.
Cover 3 blitz, I know it.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Come here.
White on 3rd and long. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A very solid gain of 27.
Well, things are definitely going right.
What we gonna do?
Second down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Throwing on 1st down, White. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Stay right there. Don't even move. Stay right there. Stay right there.
To throw, White. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. Now they'll change things up.
Got to. You seen something in the coverage.
To throw on 2nd down, here's White. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Tyler
Seen something in the coverage.
4 yards out. And the Bears take a 3-touchdown lead. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And it is now 21-0. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
I thought dude had ran out the back of the end zone. I thought they was going to turn it over. Oh, he might be. Oh, okay.
He'll be brought
I'm glad you was over there, boy, because that hole wide open just then. Good gracious, boy, I'm glad you was over there.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Okay. Come through then, bro.
Lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Oh, he was gone. Ooh. That boy was gone. If you had to just throw that like a lob, it'd have been man on man.
As he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Just throw a bullet pass. I hate that.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns all first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Here's 3rd and 6. Now White. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Bears' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The play fake. Now White.
I had to get out of the way, boy. Gary wasn't playing. He was right there in my face just then, boy. I'm talking about he was right there in my face just then. I'm talking about I couldn't do nothing right there. That boy came through like he had meant business.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Scott. And this is going to result in
we gotta go. We gotta go.
Tackles made at the Packers' 24-yard line. Play action. Here's White. He's going to have the hook up to Scott. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Let me see.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
I don't know. Let me see how this works.
White looks to throw.
There you go. He backed up. Say what?
9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears continue.
Bruh, you can if you want to turn it on, definitely. I think you you ain't even got to turn it on. Just when you come out to the line of scrimmage, just But I think they got a rule in place on it though.
At quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 28-0. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball.
I can't believe they just let me hit stick that big old man like that.
Talk about it.
The Packers going to use
I thought for sure he was gonna bounce out there.
They'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Going up top. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. And he's got his man in stride.
They leave a man downfield. That's what it look like. I decline it, bro. It ain't that major. It ain't that major, bro.
2x2-inch ones that you can buy. In addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
That's a bet. If I'm still here, you know, it might. You know what I'm saying? things, you know, never know how things work out here, you know what I'm saying?
Still continuing to fall as we are back underway. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25.
Definitely can't do that. Change that around.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. first and 10. White. This one caught.
Oh.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That'll go as a pickup.
I had to see what coverage he was in.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy
Trying to read a little defense, that's all.
He's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
That's crazy.
Play changes the complexion of
What that is?
Here's first and 10 just outside the
What
30.
that is? That might be honey hole.
Shotgun. Here's White.
Yep.
Throw left side, taken in by Palmer. And down inside the 15 he goes. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
I ain't even try to do that. I ain't even try to do that.
Able to use that strength to get him for a loss of 2.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame.
Yeah, you did, but
sometimes it's just a great play.
then you got my center. He at the goal line. You ain't blocked nothing.
7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Here's White.
A tip pick. A tip pick. A tip pick. A tip pick, bro. Your safety came over and tipped it, and then your corner, well, your middle linebacker tipped it, and then the corner just grabbed it.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
I average about 2 of them a game, so it happens.
The turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
Come here.
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Feeling special?
They'll set up to throw.
You gotta throw that.
Minus 9 yards on the play, and now it's 3rd down.
And I think dudes can throw a little bit. You probably hit it too early. It's definitely crazy.
Tall task ahead of him here. Needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
I was gonna say, bro, y'all finna let this man run through, and it wasn't nobody there, bro. If you would have broke, it was straight TD.
Returnable here from the 38.
Oh, what kind of tackle was that? What kind of tackle was that?
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it as they head out on the field for this drive.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, Chicago. George Kittle with Touchdown number 15 on the year.
You blew that coverage.
And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Yeah. Oh, he missed.
A trick
That jump.
shot on the extra point, but it is good off the left upright. And that makes this 35-0 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up. And
Come here.
probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
Braden Allen is a good running back, though.
Play for something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But Brandon, we've been around this game a long
Oh, yeah.
time.
Yeah.
This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play.
It run down, but it don't run down a lot.
And they hold it to just a yard.
They probably only got it on like 15 or something like that, maybe.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Oh, for real? You probably got to do it again, hit it again. Sometimes you have to hit that jump like 2 times.
Hands it off out of the gun. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
And that's called winning at the point of attack, isn't it? Right there at the line of scrimmage. I know it's a little bummed.
Some folks just see that as quitting, bro, you know, so.
Speaking of winning, to be as cheesy as we can, he was the winner of the NFC Defensive Player of the Week award from last week, so he's really
I understood.
together some good football.
So not only did he get a gold star, he might have gotten a gold watch too, huh?
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down.
Right. Well, I have dudes like that, bro, and to be honest with you, I have a couple people like that in my league, but they know the rule. I ain't worried about that, bro. They know the rule and they respect it. So, you know.
I mean, it doesn't at all because
But
you want that penalty. All right, they just picked up a 1st down, right? You want the penalty.
I am so confused right now.
yeah, I got a rule. You can't. It ain't no huddle or none of that stuff. Like, you know. So.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause I got some folks. They really ain't good at the game, but they like the lead and how I run it. So they play, even though they may lose by 20 or 30, but they still rock out. You know what I'm saying? But
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
yeah.
Back now at Lambeau.
Yeah, I don't have all that toxic craziness. I ain't with that. I'm an old head. You ain't finna rack my nerves. You ain't finna. Hey, look, you ain't got no integrity or no morale. You can't even join this way. Right.
Another shot here on the ground. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 62 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we?
Like that. Okay, just the Bears dude who had the Bears before me. Like, I could tell, like, you must was trash or not even playing games, bro. Because the morale on the team, just the morale, bro, was like a 25 for every player.
That's complete to Dobbs. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is
right. Yeah.
To create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen?
Yep.
Not let him get downfield.
Yep. Yep.
This is 2nd and 8. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Yeah.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
The Packers on 3rd down.
I'm trying to let you score, bro.
To this point. This is 3rd and 4. He'll drop to throw. He's able to find Melton. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball,
right.
Credit, but how about the people have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right now,
the Lions, I think, is
that aggressiveness. No points so far in this game. Moving the football, got it.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. So the rushing touchdowns continue to stack up, CD. That now 15 for him on the year.
And give him a ton of credit for staying healthy, being a
yeah, the Lions, you know, I guess, you know, certain people think that, that it would matter, you know, that he got, you know, what he got over there, but it don't matter if you don't know how to use it. No, so I just play ball, dog. I just play ball. That's really what I do.
Prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? Best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions. The game, certainly not.
Nah, I could have went, bro. I ain't trying to do all that.
Right now, 14 yards in a Chicago first down. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this defense.
Yeah, I could have cut that inside and then switched back outside, and he would have been out to the races, but I ain't trying to do all that.
Manhandling the defensive front.
12 more yards there and another first down. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And then when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up.
I had a chance.
A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers.
I had a chance to win my first one that I came across in like 3 Maddens. But the first drive of the game, I elected to go for it because I was in the area where I could and didn't kick the field goal. If I'd have kicked the field goal, we'd have been tied up and had to go to overtime, and I had a chance to win it. But I didn't kick the field goal and lost by 3 points, bro.
This is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
Brandon, I've got to think this offense. And I know it sounds crazy.
I know how that be, boy. Sometimes I just, even myself, I just throw it down like.
Trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1. That'll bring up 4th down after back-to-back-to-back 3-yard pickups. They'll try and run for it. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. So he needed 1. He ended up getting 3.
Yeah, bro. It's
That's really intelligent running.
It's up. It's up. It really depends on what you want to do for real.
You just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure you got the first down.
You gotta have a good quarterback, bro. I knew they were gonna let Garrett come through at one point. I already knew. Yeah.
3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
And they have just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks, and now here's a tackle behind the line.
So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. And a solid run down inside the 30. 62 yards rushing for him now to this point.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now White. And he's going to be taken
Illegal contact.
from the 35-yard line.
For real now. Oh man.
Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll go
No,
down here.
I ain't gonna do all that.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue.
I'm gonna try, bro. You know, like I say, man, it might. You know, you never know, man. You never know. How you gonna push him out, bro?
That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play. So it doesn't
Yeah, good game.